The world is in shambles. We're on the cusp of war, a fragile economy, limited resources, and a dying planet. But worst of all, we've been forced to listen to those guys. I don't know who told them they could have their own show, but here they are. So, without further ado, let's find out what those guys are up to this week.
Well. How you doing, Ross?
I'm good. It's fucking hot outside.
It's hot as shit out here.
It's out. We actually decided to do this outside, in front of our friend's bar, and he's getting ready to have a semi-private event.
Yeah, it's really cool though.
Watch him put it together.
Yeah.
Nice.
It almost looks like a wedding
Supporting black business.
with a white woman working.
Got two of them working for him.
Massa
is winning.
Massa.
Which makes us a little bit crazy for this conversation because we're in the midst of black people being targeted everywhere. And the fact this is hosted by two black people, yeah, we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
It's not a safe day to be in Minneapolis.
I felt like it was never safe to be in Minneapolis.
See, I've never had any reason to want to go.
Even
to
go.
Wait a minute, doesn't Prince live? Didn't Prince live in Minneapolis?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He fucking loved Minneapolis.
Yeah.
The only black man that loved Minneapolis.
And he was light skinned. He was
Beyond
like,
1,000 and weird. So
yeah.
I remember an old Prince story about his manager had to convince him that he couldn't own a giraffe in a downtown loft.
He had to convince him.
Yep,
Like
at 3 in the morning.
Common sense didn't come into play.
No, he wanted
that giraffe.
He was willing to buy the next 3 floors up, take them, knock the ceilings down, and so he could have a giraffe. Which I would have loved to see.
He got that kind of money.
I would have fucking paid to see him.
I've been like, yeah, let's get is there such thing as a miniature giraffe?
A little zebra?
A baby, I know a baby giraffe would be a miniature giraffe, but do they stay small?
No, them motherfuckers get big. I've seen people get chased by them on YouTube. It's always insane. But back to
nope.
Back to the other black people that are in Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota, you got some questions to be answered. I don't know whether to feel safe anymore.
I mean, where we're at, I
don't feel safe.
I feel okay. How about that?
That makes sense.
I don't feel always safe, but I definitely don't feel like somebody's watching me at every point of the day.
I don't either, but it's the point where it's kind of like, now, do we have to be? There was something I watched earlier today too of a guy also in Minneapolis, and he just went up to these black kids that I guess they do a share space. They do a share space for work, whatever.
Right.
Well, it's like you can rent floors instead of just a room. You can rent the whole entire floor.
Okay.
As any office space would.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb.
Normal shit.
But they also do like a WeShare. They also do a WeShare gym. So if you own office space, you can use the gym. 3 black kids using fucking the gym, and boom, told to get the fuck out.
And they work there.
They work there. They own the fucking office space. They're like, yo, why we've been renting here for a year. Why the fuck did you come up to us and say we don't belong?
You know what that kind of reminds me of? Darius Rucker from Hootie and the Blowfish.
What are you talking about?
A while back, it was years and years ago. I'm going to say about 10 years ago, or whenever the band was still together. Mm-hmm. He went to one of his own concerts. And he's like, hi, I'm Darius Rucker. He's trying to walk in backstage, and they're telling him he can't come back there because he's not a part of the band.
It's fucking... Charlie Chaplin plays, second or third in a Charlie Chaplin look-alike contest?
That's bad.
He couldn't even win.
That's bad. You can't even win. You can't even look like yourself. That tell you how old you look.
Dude, it's fucking insane of that shit you just get missed.
Wait, was it during COVID?
No, Charlie Chaplin, nigga, that's like 1920.
Oh, Charlie Chaplin. I'm thinking Tracy Chapman.
Ball head stuff. I love
you
Tracy
got a
Chapman.
fast car. No, I don't. I got a Kia Soul.
Now niggas know what you drive.
Hey, all right, that's fine. Find me.
Sponsored by Kia. No, but he just walked up Then you had Amy Cooper targeting the other black Cooper. This nigga is a Harvard grad, works for Marvel, and is bird watching. Like, this is the most unbelievable nigga I've ever heard in my life. Like, you can't make this Negro up.
Wait, black people bird watch?
I didn't know that shit. That's what got me. Nigga said he was bird watching. I was like, that's a lie. But which makes me also go like, and it's like she just told him put a dog leash on. You told her, put your dog on a leash, and she's bugging out. At what fucking point did it become necessary to tell them that this was an African American dude harassing you? He just said put your dog on a leash. That's all.
Yeah, that ain't that a part of it? Like, aren't you
Yeah, but
supposed to have your dog on a leash when you have into a park?
Exactly.
Unless it's a dog park.
Especially in Central Park in New York. They're
Oh
not
damn!
supposed- they're
Yeah.
not
You
supposed to.
can't have them bitches just walking around and
No.
shit.
But it's one of those things now. It's like you see this so much where you see people that will use the police as a fucking tool to get at African Americans or people people of color, and it's like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, we live just like y'all. Like, I almost want to ask people, like, why are y'all so fucking afraid of us? And I don't think they're afraid of us. They just know they can get us out. They can get us out of their fucking face quick if they just mention the cops. And like,
But
we're
that
not
is
scared
that
anymore.
is it's like you said. It's not necessarily being afraid of us. It's they're intimidated.
Are they? Or are they just using it as just like, hey, we know you could. If I mention police, you guys are gonna usually walk the fuck on.
I mean, I done seen people get their ass beat for saying some shit like that. Okay, all right, get to the phone. Well,
And that's what you know. What after the what is it? Damn it, it's Floyd. I forget his first name, but he they rioted in Minneapolis today. The city fucking rioted. They went to
all
a
the
nurse-
black people.
black, white. See, and here's the thing: there's a large part of the protest that didn't do any rioting, but there's a significant chunk. They went to the police station, bust through the fucking gate, and started smashing cop cars, started fucking them up. And it's like you're getting to that point where people are gonna be like, look, every time you don't fucking do something,
Yeah.
we're gonna do something back at you. And it's sad. It's sad that it gets to that point. And the biggest problem I have with that also is all four of those officers that killed that man, they got fired. Muhammad Zohar,
And that's it?
That's it.
Yeah. Oh, you killed him. Oh, have a good day. You
Now
no
go
longer
back to
work
2017 inside Minneapolis. Muhammad Zohar, he's a black man that worked for the police department there. He accidentally shot and killed a white woman. It was even proven to be an accident.
here. Right.
He got 12 and a half years.
Yep. It happens like that all the time, and it sucks to be like even if you're okay. So if you're black, you got a mark on your head, pretty much. If you're a cop and you black, you walking on eggshells. Like you literally can't
not gonna
do
come to your
anything
defense.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do anything wrong because they'll never try to help you.
Every time we fucking go downtown, it's
and
like
that-
somebody speeds through with this goddamn exhaust.
Oh, I thought that was a damn Jeep. I'm like, oh my gosh, shitty ass cars.
It was too. It's the Compass.
Sad. But like I was saying, it sucks to be black in general. Sometimes
But you know what?
there's things that we can do. We got more rhythm than white people. I can tell you that for sure.
Dude, there was somebody broke it down today of like about how this, and he tied it really to like the believe all women thing of like you should always believe a woman when she's attacked. It's like how many times do you keep doing this shit where it's like, a woman just yells some false shit and we believe it. And this is another case of a woman yelling some false shit. Not saying like all women shouldn't be believed, because I know motherfuckers be like, oh, believe. It's not what we're saying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, how many times, if there was no video to this, it was just him, would you believe it?
That doesn't even fucking matter. Shit, they done seen videos of people getting shot down by cops and everything, and they still let them go.
It's like we die, we got to protest and hold funerals. It's like, and you guys just get to go. And it's like police officers and other white people get to go home.
All right.
It's like, I'm tired of seeing like, it's like we live our fucking life too. Like, why can't we? I should be able to go just do something and not be. And it makes it so bad. It's like you have people coming and try and defend the woman, like who fucking who did the shit, like saying like, oh, she had a bad day. What motherfucker you know has had a bad day and converts to deep-rooted racism?
So, have you heard anything else about this woman? Has she
she
said
got fired.
anything?
No, she got fired, and she jumped on MS. She jumped on like fucking CNN when CNN reached out to her, like Don Lemon. Shout out, I love Don Lemon. Don was basically like, yo, what's going on? Da 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 da. And she's like, well, I'm not racist. This never happens, as it always fucking is. It never. This isn't me. It is you.
Right.
It is you.
Right. Right.
You can't keep saying that about us. And it's like, I know this shit gets hard to harp on, like listen to it. People get tired of hearing it, but it's like, when you guys should be so tired of hearing it that you actually start saying, you know what, maybe we should fucking do something. We shouldn't have to keep speaking about the shit. If this was your sister or your brother getting abused by some other dude, right? Or the guy, if you walked across the street and seen, you know, your brother's gay, and he's beating on it, and he's getting his ass choked out by fucking, you know, somebody else, right? Would you be like, oh, yo, what the fuck you doing? Get off my brother. You're like, this is somebody I care about. It's like, you shouldn't be treating him like this. It's like, I understand there's he something wrong.
Yeah.
But it's like, we walk by it just because they have a badge. Oh, it's the officers. It's been proven so many times you see these cops that have fucked up shit behind their process of trying to arrest somebody or evaluate somebody as being a criminal, and it's fucking completely just wrong.
Yeah, and on that recording thing, shit, anytime that I get stopped now, like, I feel like I have to press record. At least I don't have to be holding the phone or anything like that. Just have it on so that they can have some kind of audio if something goes wrong.
I don't even, a lot of times too, I don't even want, if I get pulled over, I don't even want to fucking, I take my wallet, and I always take my wallet and I stick it in the right in the cup holder, right next to me. It's like, it's visible. There's nothing else there. If I had to reach for an officer, it's right here.
Yep.
I don't fucking move in the car. I used to move around in the car, grab my shit.
It was a little bit simpler 10, 15 years ago to do shit like that. But now it just seems like, fuck, every day you hear a cop accidentally shot this, or a person that didn't have any weapon on them got shot, or something just bad happening to black people everywhere.
And it's like, I get tired of hearing the excuse of like, well, cops do this too, and they're stressed out. It's like, listen, if I go and become a garbage man, I can't hate trash.
Right.
That's what the fuck I chose to do for a living.
I like that.
So you chose to deal with these type of people. So you can't. I know you have to walk up and be on guard because there might be your last one. But if if it's that fucking bothersome to you, go to school, be a doctor. Go be a Go do something differently.
It's a stressful job. I get it. It's a stressful job, and you don't know if you're going to make it home every night.
So if it becomes so much that you fucking just leave it. It's not. No job has to be fucking permanent.
Right. You're right. Some of these people. I mean, and there's been people that have been cops for 20 odd some years and getting close to retirement and stuff like that have went through the whole time, didn't do anything wrong to anybody. Like, I'm not saying I don't know, if they did or not, but I'm just saying that they didn't do what these younger people that are coming from the academy are doing. They're coming out of the academy like pretty much racist.
I'd say what Michael. I think it's saying Malcolm Floyd or Michael Floyd, but he was a former he worked for the Baltimore PD, and he wrote a book about how fucking racist like the Baltimore Police Department and shit is, and like the policies they use. And he found paperwork even from the 70s of how they really just approach African Americans and minorities
in a different way. Yeah,
saying like, look, we know they're probably gonna be they're probably gonna have something wrong. If not, fuck it, we book them anyway. And it's fucked up. It's like, as police officers, they really have to evaluate how they judge an officer's effectiveness, and they judge it by how many arrests you're making, how many tickets you're giving out, how much all this other shit's going on. Instead of saying, oh shit, guess what? Crime has fallen. Crime's down to fucking 4%. Officers are being effective. Nobody's doing anything. That means the officers are having a good job. Doesn't mean they're not doing their fucking job. This idea that it has to be this constant, it has to be a production to show that you're doing your job, no. If there isn't really fucking violent crimes that going on, then guess what? Why are you making if we're in a state now where it's like drugs are starting to become marijuana starting to become legal, why the fuck are you really looking for it anymore?
You should be looking for the other shit.
I get it. I would rather officers. What pisses me, this is also what pisses me off. They'll target niggas walking the street, but they won't target these assholes that leave a bar.
True.
How many you can make a killing on officers that sat out on the fucking street
and saw belligerently drunk people walk away from the bar, barely can walk and shit. Got people holding them up, and then they get into the driver's seat and take the fuck off.
You can literally just make a fucking line of officers down at both ends of any downtown district and say, we're just going to DUI check stop right now. You would fucking nail so many people on DUIs, but they don't, because why? It fucks with business.
Yeah.
You don't really give a fuck about human life.
Right.
If you're really targeting, if you're not going to target the real shit that goes on too.
DUIs are real.
It's crazy because like I got a son. My son is fucking 11.
He got a DUI.
that nigga has a trafficking case right now. He was smuggling sour heads. Hey man, what you got on the low? I got the strawberry sour head. What you want, bro? I don't fuck with dip no more. The candy dip, can't do it. The little stick, the white one. Yeah, baby, I got you.
Stupid.
I don't know why I'm going like 70s pimp, like dumb shit. No, but like I look at him. It's like my son is 11. He's a quarter white. He don't look black at all.
Nope.
And I'm almost like, I'm glad you ain't got to pull up. You ain't going to have to deal with the shit I got to deal with.
Mm.
It's like, because I still look black.
Right.
Nigga, you don't look black. It's like when I pull up and people are like, that's your dad. I'm like, yeah, that's my son. They're like, huh? I'm like, yeah. That's my son.
Yeah.
His mom's white. I'm mixed.
And that's what I was trying to. You weren't here for our little podcast that we did out here before, but you was watching and we saw you. The darker you are, the worse it is for you. So like light skinned black people, y'all don't have it nearly as bad as the dark skinned people like me, or darker. You know what I'm saying? It sucks, but it's true. It's true. We get looked at a different way from any other color under the rainbow.
And what gets me is what happened to just officers pulling up to you and going, "Hey, cut the shit," and then moving on. And see, I think that's where where a lot of shit happens too. Is that also? When's the last time you really known an officer's name that worked in your area?
I don't know.
I understand like cities like fucking New York.
You shouldn't
Los
know them because
Angeles.
it's so many.
It's so many people. It's like you really shouldn't know. You might not know an officer's name, but I think maybe you should get to a point where you kind of get officers that work the same fucking areas, and then people start becoming familiar with them and say, "Oh, that's Lieutenant whatever."
Yeah,
and they run this section. Yeah, we know who they are. We can come talk to them. People feel comfortable about coming to you with problems. It's like you shouldn't just be a person that pulls up, busts fucking heads, puts them in jail, and run off. If you see, let's be honest, and this is what it seems a little fucked up. If you're a cop, I know you're supposed to keep the peace. Why don't you go back to the 70s a little bit? You see two young cats out there and they throwing hands, whatever. Tell them, hey, look, man, this ain't worth it. Y'all finna throw hands. Instead of trying to put rope one in fucking jail and some other shit, why don't you just go out there and have a conversation with them? Hey, I'm not gonna throw you in jail, but you're gonna listen to me. If you don't want to listen to me, you can go to jail. And tell them, is this really worth it? You see two grown ass men out there? Hey man, is this really worth it? You see a fucking
No. Nah, I'm thinking a little different from that. I'm gonna say, if it is somebody, a kid, 16, 15, whatever, a younger kid that's under what they consider an adult, 18. Yeah, you try to talk some sense into them. When you're older, don't be out there doing stupid, foolish shit like that.
I agree with it, but it's like at the same time, not every conflict is going to be resolved peacefully. Right. So it's like, so you may get to that point where it's like two men may start busting some heads.
Mm-hmm. I think if you see blood,
I think if you walk up on two men trying to fight, you break this shit up. Hey man, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah.
I know they try to say, well, in case someone goes back and does it. If they were gonna pull a gun, they would have done this shit already. It's like it happens. Break that shit up. They go about their business. It's like you don't have to. It's like you see some people walking, you see some people just standing on the corner. You don't have to really run up and get. I need everyone's ID.
Oh yeah.
You don't.
Oh yeah.
What you do? Hey, beat it.
For one, what you need my ID for?
Exactly.
Well, did I do something?
And it's like why the fuck are you bothering me?
Commit a crime?
No, it's like why are you bothering me? As an officer, why don't you just go, hey, you're not doing anything. You're fucking just loitering. You can't just stand here because what it does is promotes people fucking other people just standing in areas, and I have to be able to see if anybody's doing some shit. It looks like you're doing some shit you shouldn't be doing. So don't do it.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say.
Explain it. Don't just come up there, oh, everybody get your IDs out. Well, we weren't doing anything.
I don't carry my ID all the fucking time. So I'm like, now I'm in a problem. I don't identify yourself. My name is so and so. How do I know that's you? I don't listen. Why the fuck are you bothering? I remember, I'll never forget this in my life. When I was like 17, I used to catch a ride with my friend because we worked at the same fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
And I'd catch a ride with him and just walk like 2 blocks up to his house. And I remember getting stopped 3 different nights and like within like 4 days from cops going like, hey, there's been recent burglaries in there. No, there hasn't. I live in this fucking neighborhood. I know there ain't no fucking burglaries going on. I'm not dumb. Right. You see a black man walking at fucking 10 o'clock and you're like, oh yeah, he's got to be up to no good. On a main road? Really? On a main road I'm walking?
They'll try to catch you for anything, man. They'll try.
It's like more and more it goes on. It's like I'm just glad when those officers, something didn't happen and an officer tried to ride around and pin that shit on me. Oh, there's a house that really got broken into over here. I seen a black man walking. That's him. That's got to be the suspect.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I got to fight a case because you really didn't want to do any detective work.
Yeah, I got stopped because they said there was people going across. Like I think I was going to school or something like that, or coming back, or it was one of the other. And I went to school up in Iowa, so it takes me a minute. Wait a minute. You lived in Iowa? Yes.
Hold on. This is the real black questions. What the fuck brought you to Iowa?
I had a friend that went to school with me.
If you say it's a girl, I'm gonna punch you in your eye.
It's a dude.
Oh, okay.
It's a dude.
Well, you almost said girl. I swear to God, I know the fuck up.
We ran track and cross country together. And he
good
talked
program?
to the coach. Yeah,
Gotcha.
good program. Gotcha. It was a private school and everything. But I was just coming home for like a vacation and shit, break or whatever, and got stopped. And
I knew hell yeah.
No. It was coming back down towards this way. I would say it was like not Gainesville, Georgia.
Yep.
Like around Georgia area. So I'm driving through. I'm driving the speed limit for once, and I get stopped. Well, they stopped me because my car and me being a black man in a, this car fit a description of drug traffickers. So they looked through my car and everything just because they thought that I was somebody else.
See, the thing is, I just would love to get the statistic out of how many like non-people of color fit the description.
Yeah.
I would love to get that statistic out. How many been stopped for fitting the description for just being fucking a white person walking?
Yeah.
So you're telling me James Jones over here that fucking he's got khaki pants on? That motherfucker never beat his wife, or you never seen a white dude in fucking khaki pants beat the shit out of his wife, or smoke weed, or a DUI drunk, or fucking trying to buy a hooker.
You never see them go after a white man. You're right, and it's always.
I know the media loves to portray African Americans in that fucking light where they try to keep running forward at them and going like, hey, let's promote this story because it's gonna get hits. Right. Black people being oppressed hits like a motherfucker. But it's like even when the stories aren't going on, and it's like you're realizing the news aren't catching the stories fast enough. Mm-hmm. Fucking Twilight, not Twilight. I don't know why I said that. Fucking TMZ and Twitter. That's what I was gonna say. Twitter and fucking TMZ and all them get the stories first. We're becoming our own news sources.
Yeah. A lot of the
CNN
stuff that comes
fucking
out.
pay me money. I'll be fake news.
I'm on Twitter.
I'll be fake news.
Get my nose. Get my news from Twitter.
Get my
nose.
Oh.
Man, speaking of noses,
Good Lord.
Bust my nose twice this
Kareem
week.
getting beat up by women, by the way.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting beat up.
Kareem get beat up by women.
I'm up here DJing and stuff. I got people that come up and this girl, she comes up and she says, hey, do you want a shot? And I'm like, oh, sure, why not? You know, it's almost the end of the night, why not? So she was taking her time or whatever, and I saw the shots on the table and everything, so I just walked over there. And I walked too close up behind her because
Nigga stealing.
she turned around and I don't think she was going to hit me or anything. Hit me smack dab in my nose, and my shit just started running, dripping, like drip, 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 drip. Like it was bad, dude. It was like a fucking running faucet.
She hit your ass with that 1-2. That 2-piece and a biscuit.
So I ain't never been punched in the nose or hit in the nose and everything. And I
can't fight.
I'm just saying that my nose is very brittle.
Kareem can't fight
because I'm chilling with my girl and her kid. And I wanted to give her daughter a kiss on the forehead.
You notice he had to say her kid, right? He wanted to make sure that.
Oh Jesus!
Saying, ladies, listen, that ain't my baby. I can leave her at any time. You want to pull Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats and break this relationship up? Relationship. God damn it.
So I tried.
Your lady's gonna listen back to this and be like, "What the fuck?" You know she's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
So I tried to give her a kiss on the forehead, and she's trying to stop me from doing it. And she literally took her hand, and I mean she smushed it into my nose, and it just started to bleed. Bro,
what the fuck are you made of? Is this what growing up in Iowa does to you?
This is the first time I've ever had a nosebleed in my life. Good Lord. And I've had it 2 in the last week. one from an adult female and from a young child.
Which one hurt worse, the child or the adult?
The adult.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was accident, but it was like almost full force. It was like pop. Ooh. Mm-mm.
I just wonder what everybody else would have seen. Oh wow, not talking today. I wonder what everyone else would have said. Just watching you getting hit in the nose and that bitch start bleeding.
I don't know.
Look at that black man being assaulting that white lady. You know that shit was going on. You know it went through somebody's head.
Yeah. But she tried to help me carry my stuff out. She's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't know it was you behind me and blah blah blah. And she's like, I'll help you carry all your stuff out. I'm like, nah, it's cool.
Just let my shirt look like fucking tie dye. That's what I want. Yeah, thanks, miss.
Luckily, I was wearing a darker shirt and I didn't really drip it on me, but it
spreading that.
Bro,
real,
I ain't never had my nose bleed.
Spreading that real COVID.
That shit was crazy.
Magic Johnson.
But I'm just so glad that Ocala, Central Florida, pretty much most of Florida is about to be open back up. So
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about Miami or like those
I feel like Miami should be open right now because I need to see Latino girls' asses on Instagram. And I'm tired of seeing these hoes in dirty bedrooms.
This is my bedroom.
That's another thing. If you're a woman and you're on Instagram or OnlyFans or whatever, and you posting photos that are scantily clad and nude and trying to get men to have hard-ons to your, vaginal area or titas.
Yeah.
And you got a dirty motherfucking room, I assume that pussy is nasty.
Oh, yeah. Why it smelled through the picture?
Well, I can tell your pH is off just by staring at the water in the sink. God damn it.
Need some Summer's Eve. Winter's Eve, Summer's Eve, Fall Eve.
Amazon wish list just full of fucking vinegar. Just white vinegar. Like go take a bath in that shit.
Distilled. Triple distilled vinegar.
Just fucking put your whole ass in the water.
Just soak it. Just
soak your ass.
Soak your ass.
Heat it up. Damn, bitch. Pheromones off like crazy. Bitch, why am I smelling Old Bay seasoning in here?
Hey, you could throw cucumbers in the water and make pickles.
Ugh.
Vinegar.
But we see that too much with fucking, honest to God. And here's the thing too, and I had this question. What steps does it take to actually cause a woman to get the OnlyFans account going? Like, what step in life do you have to be like, you know what, fuck it, OnlyFans?
I think if you got it, flaunt it.
I do too, in a way.
But
just know I don't think I don't respect you.
Hey,
you a hoe.
It's not
Ho.
I don't think that all of them are hoes. I think that some just want that extra income. Shit, you in your house now. Like, I understand like why there would be so many OnlyFans and shit now. People were working at bars and shit, making money every night, getting tips every night, and they can't work there right now. So let me go ahead and show my feet in some yogurt. And
some yogurt?
Put my feet in some yogurt.
Oh, I thought you said the yogurt coming out the hole. I'm like, whoa, that motherfucker really is bad.
Let me get my yogurt. Let me get my Yoplait.
Trying to get somebody's motherfucking intestine and shit, right?
I like the strawberries. So
now I'm gonna start telling women that. Let me see that yogurt.
Let me see that yogurt. Hey, let me see that Yoplait.
Oh, fuck that.
That Yoplait.
Done. Dude, I'll tell you what the funniest thing was after the last Super Bowl. It was the photos of all these strippers and shit that came down and they got stuck because they thought they were gonna make all this. They thought they were just gonna be able to walk into like all these strip clubs and make a shit ton of money, and they couldn't get work. And so a lot of them were just broke, and so they were just sitting inside the airport hoping to God they can get back.
That's rough.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's rough. Oh man,
shit! Someone, dude,
you ain't even good enough. You ain't even good enough at taking off your clothes to get a job.
I was watching a stripper's account on Instagram, and she was I think the one night she walked away with like 40,000. I was like, good lord,
yeah,
40K just for that one night,
and blows it all. And ain't got really no money to her name right now.
That's what the fuck I don't understand.
Like, bro, if I was a stripper, I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna do it one day a week. No, I mean 1 day a month. I'm gonna pay my bills. I'm gonna save a little bit, and I'm good to go.
Dude, there was a small like short podcast I was listening to, and it was a woman who stripped, and she was talking about she used to be a stripper in Scores in New York.
Okay.
And she said that the financial knowledge she got from the people that would came from Wall Street to come up there. Mm-hmm. She goes, she had a guy basically. He would come up there, and then like he got so familiar with her and requested her so much, he started like talking to her about like, yeah, I work in stocks and all this stocks exchange and all this shit, and he's really started showing her like, hey, this is what you invest your money in. It's how you do it.
You pretty much showed her E-traders and all that shit.
All that shit.
That's dope.
Dude, she said she's worth like 35 or 40 million right now, all because she took all that money.
And that's what I was saying,
dude. Well, he said that one night he goes, how much have you made so far tonight? And she was like, $7,000-8,000. He goes, you made zero tonight. He goes, I'm gonna help you. And took that fucking money and came back the following like week and goes, this is where your money's invested in. Don't worry. He's like, this is gonna grow.
What?
He's like, from now on, he's like, you're gonna.
People don't do that.
He goes, from now on, dude. But she was saying she was letting him smash every now and then too, and like.
so you a prostitute.
So basically, but here's that you prostituted yourself into millions. That's a hustle. I respect that shit. You only fanning for fucking $1,200 a month and just some bullshit because you don't feel like working. Fuck you.
Goddamn prostitute.
You prostitute yourself. Prostitute yourself into some millions, nigga. To a house.
I mean,
motherfuckers prostituting their way in a 2009 Volkswagen Jetta. Fuck you. That shit is $8,000. Are you kidding me?
What the fuck? Yeah.
Hold up. $8,000 Volkswagen Jetta at 2009 and then paying fucking payments on the bitch for 5 years. Fuck you.
I wouldn't have any bills if I was a stripper.
Hell no.
I wouldn't have any bills. Like, everything would be paid off.
I'm trying to find a sugar mama right now. Let me find an old bitch. It's over.
Is there like OnlyFans for dudes?
Only dicks?
No, come on, man. I'm really into this yogurt and foot thing, man.
There probably some dudes out there like that.
No. I want women.
Oh, sorry. Shit, I don't know.
I want women to get my yogurt feet.
Get your money, player.
I can't suck my toes though. I ain't limber.
It just comes to a point some woman is gonna want you to do some weird shit.
So you want me to put a cactus between my balls. I can't. I'll put a succulent.
Smear this hot camera over your asshole. You're like, nah, I'm done.
No, I'm
done. Oh, can you? Some fucking old ass. No, oh my god. I'm just thinking about some old ass lady. You know she smells like fucking mothballs and goddamn.
Well, people, you know, like there are women that sell dirty panties, and shit like that. Why they ain't no dirty man draws? You know what I'm saying? Because like
you ever smell your own draws? You ever smell your own draws?
Hey, I know that.
Listen,
you want some pungent stuff? Listen, we got you.
Right now in Florida, it is hot. I mean, it is hot in Florida. I came out from outside for being outside for about 6 hours. I took my motherfucking pants off and I was like, whoa.
That whiff.
I've been in the beach too. I'm at the fucking beach in the water, dodging COVID like Mario Kart. Came home, took pants off. Whoa.
Oh man. Hey, our boy is singing in the background. He is sounding so beautiful right now. So beautiful.
It's
the shortest black man alive.
That's Short Hootie.
Short Hootie.
Stupid.
He sound great though.
But no, I don't know. You shouldn't be a broke stripper. There's nothing worse in this fucking life. You know what? If I ever ask a chick and she tells me I'm a broke stripper, or she's like, I got laid off from stripping, I'm like, you didn't got.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you now, most of them be fucking lying too. Like they be making money. Like they might not be making like the big bucks, like the 7,000s and 8,000s a night and shit like that. 40,000 a night.
You should not be averaging $11.50 an hour stripping.
Yeah, you doing something wrong.
If it looks like
shit, I'm in entertainment and I don't even get that shit.
If they look like they're taking out taxes and you're fucking stripping shit, you getting FICA charges. You shouldn't be stripping anymore.
Do they have a W-2?
I think it's a 1099. Independent contractor.
Yep.
Don't ask me how I know that.
Sole propriety.
You get hurt, I hope you have your own insurance, ma'am.
Yes. Just like wrestlers. Damn.
What?
Yeah. Wrestlers.
They're independent contractors?
Yeah. Every one of them.
Fuck out.
Every one of them.
Fucking Vince.
Yep.
I'm not surprised.
They can let them go today. You broke your neck? Well, you out. And you out of a job too.
What is it like to get fired as a stripper, dude? You just walk in the office?
I need
and just let me talk to you.
Sprinkles. I need you to come to my office. Let me talk to you for real quick. You haven't been performing the way you should.
What are you talking about? I haven't missed a shift. I've been dancing. I learned the pole.
That and we've heard, like,
what do you mean
that you smell. There's a smell that comes from you.
I don't smell. I shower daily. That's rude. How dare you?
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm a white woman in America.
Douche your shit, but you out of here.
Then why would you tell me all this? Why didn't you tell me I'm fired? You're just doing this just to be rude.
That too. Now, would you like to give me a lap dance for $40 and then you can go?
I don't know. How long is the lap dance?
I try to find the longest song if I was going to ask for a lap dance.
I try to make it the shortest because I feel like at some point she's gonna start judging my dick. I'm like, you got to get up off me. I can only lie so long and tell you that it's getting hard, it's getting bigger before you realize it's only that big.
It's been done.
I'm like, hold on.
A minute into the song, you're like, hey, all right, well, I guess this song is over.
You know how many times?
She's like, what are you talking about?
You know how many times I've lied to a girl's face and be like, yeah, it's getting bigger. I ain't fully hard right now. I'm like, bitch, that's the hardest it's gonna get. You finna get attacked with all this mini missile.
I feel like when they get up there,
this Vienna sausage.
When they get up there on the stage to dance, that's how you know if they can do like an actual lap dance and shit. Like if they can't move around a pole, they ain't gonna be able to move on your body. Do the little dances and shit around you.
You know what? I think
I'm not gonna get the flicked one. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not getting the one that is about to fall off the pole and can't do no splits and doesn't know how to clack her heels together and shit.
I'm not impressed. Here's the thing, though. It's almost like I'm not impressed. This is why I respect an OnlyFans account too. This is why I don't respect them strippers, but I respect an OnlyFans account. Some of them.
Oh, I thought you. It sounded like you didn't respect any of them.
Oh, I really don't. I don't give a fuck about them.
But OnlyFans,
It's like, you know what it is? It's the same thing as drug dealers. If a motherfucker sell you weed, do I really respect the hustle you're doing? No. I don't give a fuck about it, but I respect what you're doing. Yeah. I expect the result that comes from it.
You getting that money.
You're getting money and you're giving me what I want. Oh. The same thing with strippers. Same thing with strippers. I don't respect you as a person and what you're doing, but I respect what you're getting, money.
My drug man.
And I'm respecting what I'm getting from a stripper. Titties. That's what I care about. Sorry. Besides that, bitch, go to school.
So big titties, no ass?
No, you know what? When I was a kid, I used to like that until I started seeing girls with big old asses.
I like the mix. Shit, a little bit of both. Let's go.
No, I'm a big thigh man. I love some motherfucking thighs.
I'd rather you have an ass than
give me all that
tits.
KFC, bitch.
I mean,
all
as long as your titties look nice, you know what I'm saying? You good.
Of rice and potatoes on the side.
I do like rice and potatoes.
I don't want you. But here's the thing. I'm an asshole because I'm like, I like a bitch that's thick as fuck and all this shit. And it's like, she's probably like, I like a nigga with abs, unlike you fat fuck. That chubby ass stomach you got from COVID.
No,
right now.
You can just tell her the abs are under there.
Nigga, I've had
under there.
I've had a COVID stomach for fucking like 10 months now. Nigga, I've had COVID weight since last year. What the fuck going on?
You just didn't know you was going through it, man.
Nah, man, I'm sick. That shit got me.
You been sick.
I'm hoping I catch COVID now just so I can lose some of this weight.
Listen, oh man, I'm trying to tell you, that's the best. And we had that conversation too. I said it, and you was like, that happens to everybody. When you get sick.
Oh, you lose weight? Yeah.
Oh, you immediately 10 pounds
sexy
gone.
Niggas.
Like if I gotta call for 2 weeks to get this 6-pack back, this 8-pack back, I'm good.
Looking sexy. Motherfucking I'm not Hulk Hogan. Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger gonna walk out the bedroom talking about.
Yeah, I just got over a cold.
Great physique. Abs look good. Like, yeah, bitch.
They look good.
I'm like that little fat gone, so I'm like, bitch, look at my dick. It looks bigger now. Just look at it. Fat little
now you can see it. Now it look like it grow a little bit more.
The fat passion to move around.
I still only want that 1 minute dance though.
Oh God. Oh shit.
Oh man.
All right, we gotta get the fuck up out of here because they got an event going. So.
Oh man. Hey guys, thank you for listening in. Once again, this is the Those Guys podcast. You can get us on anything, Spotify,
Instagram
YouTube,
if I post something.
Instagram if he does any kind of Instagram shit, which he don't.
I know. Well,
Twitter.
Also, we got like episodes we're sitting on.
This is gonna come out before those, but they gonna come out too, guys. So be on the lookout for us. Peace.
I don't respect you fucking hoes, strippers.